Good evening. Good afternoon. Many of you, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope all is well. Hope everything is going well with you all. Give people some chance to come in, some time to come in. Hashtag no divorcing in Jesus' name. Hashtag no divorce in Jesus' name. No divorce in Jesus' name. I'm serious, y'all, about that, man. No divorcing in Jesus' name. No filing for divorce in Jesus' name. I want to talk to all the kingdom marriages, all the relationships that are out there, those of you who watch this and tune into this later. I want you all to get this. I understand this. And this is even good for some of you who are engaged and even desire to get married. Just take some tips. Continue to learn. Continue to elevate. Continue to grow. Don't stop doing the little things in your marriage. The things that got his attention, don't stop doing them. The things that got her attention, don't stop doing them. Write it down, the things that you used to do. If you have even forgotten about some of the things that you used to do, you and him should talk about it and, converse about what was the things that we used to do, honey. The little things you used to do, because I know children comes over the years, jobs, responsibilities, obligations. I get it. But don't stop doing the little things, man, because it can weaken the fire. It can weaken the fire. Your marriage can lose strength. I mean, love is not only just action. Love is not only just love is not only just saying I love you. Love is also an action word. It's not only just saying I love you, baby, or I love you, honey, and that's it. You keep it moving. Love has to be reciprocated. How you doing, Sister Anna? Love has to continue to be reciprocated over and over again. Reassurance. I'm a person that needs reassurance. I'm not extreme in it. I love for my wife to tell me that I love you, but also do things, and vice versa. She want me to tell her that I love you and me do things to follow up on my actions. For me to do things that follow up with my words. If I'm saying it, my actions need to follow it. You know what I mean? Just the same thing with you women. Your husband don't want you to just say it. He wants to see. I mean, anybody should want to see somebody that loves them, not just by words, but by action. Even the Bible tells us to not love in word and in tongue, but in deed and in truth. Don't love only in word and in tongue, but in deed and in truth. That means don't only just tell people you love them from your mouth. Don't just let it be like, oh, I love you. That's it. That's as far as your love goes. It should be shown. It should be demonstrated. It should be action, because action verb. It's an action word. It's action. I believe it's a noun. You have to put it into action. So don't stop the little things. If brothers, if you used to text your chick, if you used to text your wife, continue to text her. That's what used to get her attention. That's what used to get her excited. Do that. Open the door for her. Listen to her, what she has to say. Especially opening up the door. Continue to keep opening up the door for your woman. Pull out the chair for her. That's what you used to do. Do it, brother. I mean, whatever it may be, you probably may have read her poems or write her poems and write her love letters and just send it to her, and or make her breakfast in bed and put your love letter on the little board when you get her meal. It could be stuff like that that gets her attention that you used to do before, but things got in the way, and it kind of watered out. Just continue to keep it up, keep it going. It's the same thing with you sisters. You You probably used to rub his feet or rub his back or make his favorite tea or give him his favorite candy, something like that, in that nature. Just don't forget to do it. Like, just don't put it off. Just don't put it off. Y'all may have movie night, y'all may have date night, because I know life gets in the way and we forget to do these things, and stuff just get in the way because we're human beings. Or we have our responsibilities. We gotta do what we gotta do. And in a marriage, y'all work a lot, schedules are crazy, so y'all don't get to go to movie night. Y'all don't get to go to the mall. Y'all don't get to do this. Y'all don't get to do that. Y'all don't get to eat. Y'all don't get to go out for coffee. Y'all don't get to go out for brunch. You may not get to do it. But, just try to remember these little things. Because these little things, most of the time, are really huge. Are really huge. Are really huge. They're really huge. Don't forget to implement these things in your marriage. You could probably be sending scriptures to your husband or sending scriptures to your wife to encourage her or to encourage him, because you never even know. You may not even know like what's going on in their day. You may not even know they ran across a bad employee or a bad customer who probably got under their skin a little bit. So you sending him or her scriptures and checking up on him or her. It could go a long way. It really can go a long way. We just can't stop doing the little things. We can't stop doing the little things. And I know it does happen, but, it's good to reflect. It's good to reflect and to, it's good to reflect and just think about some of the things that that used to be done that we stopped doing. And, we could just implement them and do them again. Buy her roses. Tell her how much she means to you. It could be things like that. It's really powerful, and it really does. It really can go a long way, especially for a woman. And don't just wait. You don't have to just wait. You don't have to just wait for her birthday or, a special occasion or things like that to get her flowers or, to tell her you love her. Or vice versa. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for this special day or the special occasion just to tell him or her, oh, I love you, honey. You could just get her flowers. She may be like, honey, why did you get me flowers for? Why you got me flowers for? Just because. I just got it for you just because, I just was thinking about you and I just wanted to give you some flowers. And it may be the same way, honey, why did you buy me this? Brothers, honey, why did you get me these shoes? Honey, why did you get me this shirt? I just did it because I did it. I just did it because I did it. I just did it because I did it. And that's what a lot of us we fail to realize that, certain things that we do and that we have done, it goes away. It goes away because we got our significant other, we got our wife, we got our husband. So we just get lazy and we don't want to do the same thing we used to do. We stop. You know what I mean? Like, we stopped doing it. And I know it could bring some type of friction in a marriage, and that might be that reason why that fire probably is not as strong as it used to be. It might be the reason why. It really might be the reason why. Sisters, brothers, you may be like, well, what happened? Like, she used to respond to me this way. He used to respond to me that way. But then when you sit back and, sit back and just deep thought in your spare time, you probably might be like, man, Yeah, I remember when we used to do this. Huh? Yeah, I remember we used to do this on Saturday. We used to do this on the weekend or whatever, stuff like that. And then it just got watered away because of life. And you just got to fight for your marriage. Like I said, love is an action word. It needs to be reciprocated. Some couples need love to be reassured to them, not just by verbal, but by physical. But love is physical. It's a physical word. It's physical. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. But y'all, man, I love y'all. No divorcing in Jesus' name. No divorcing in Jesus' name. No divorcing in Jesus' name. Hashtag no divorcing in Jesus' name. I thank you all so much for joining the movement. Please follow this page. Follow me on Instagram too. Those of you who watch this, About My Father's Business, BOUTMY_Father's Business. I am dedicated. I am committed to speak to the kingdom marriages out there because I don't like divorce. God doesn't like divorce. We shouldn't divorce. We shouldn't be divorcing one another. We took vows. It is a covenant. We're going to have to endure some things in our marriages and in our relationship and even in our individual walks. So if you have to endure things in your individual walk, you have to endure things even in your marriage. And we just got to do it God's way, y'all. But don't stop doing the little things. Keep that flame going. Give your girlfriend a card, wife a card. Even if you don't want to get a card, text him some good text messages. Just so when she look at her phone, she's like, "Aw." Or he look at his phone. I got to apply these tips too. I got to apply these tips to way much more, I know I don't know everything, but I know some things. I know some things when it comes to showing your significant other that you really care about them, that you really love them. Like I say, it's many ways. You can even take out the trash. Brothers clean up the house because, we have our women. They like to clean up and sometimes we just be chilling or whatever. But, sometimes we can clean up the house. We can take out the garbage. We can get the oil change on the car. Little stuff. Like the car could be dirty and your woman may have your kids and they may have cereal and chips all over the place. And then when you get the car, you may see it and she probably had intentions on doing it, but she didn't get to it because she was busy with work, probably tired, had to cook. And then you see the little things that she has lacked and that she didn't do. And then you just follow up and help her out. That can rekindle the things in your marriage because it shows that you're paying attention. It shows that you're paying attention, even paying the bills, reminding her of the bills. Uh, it's a lot of things that can get your woman's attention or get your man's attention. The same thing with you ladies. You could be, like I said, you can cook his favorite meal, um, make his favorite coffee, and give him his favorite bagel, something like that. The little things. We used to have cinnamon bagels with honey mocha coffee. And we used to do that before we went to work because, we worked in the same direction. But before we depart ways, we sat in the office or we sat at a coffee shop and talk for like 20 minutes. Like little things like that. We just have to be more intentional and be more watchful about, what we doing. And, it's many more other tips. I don't have all of them, but I do know something, as I said. So marriage couples, no divorcing in Jesus' name. Hashtag that. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. No divorcing in Jesus' name. No divorcing in Jesus' name. Before I get out of here, no divorcing in Jesus' name. I'm just gonna continue to invite some more people, just in case you want to watch it later on. I know I'm doing this little series about speaking to kingdom marriages, man, because I want kingdom marriages to last. No separation, no divorcing. Amen. No separation, no divorcing in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. No separation, no divorcing. I hope y'all watch this on replay. Watch this, share this. You probably may have some tips that you could share with me, or that you could share with your significant other while you watching this. Like, yeah, we used to do that. Yeah, we did used to do that. And you could just remind each other, or remind yourself, like, you know what, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna apply this. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna apply this, and because we never would know how things go, and we never would know how things are unless we put it into action, unless we put it into practice. We have to put it into practice. We got to put it into practice. Some of the things that we do know. So we can see the result. Hopefully, the result is a great result. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is. That's how I'm telling y'all. That's how some marriages last for a long time. It's because of being intentional financially, being intentional spiritually, being intentional with even the things that you do, even the things that you say. All marriages, of course, it's not going to be wonderful and perfect. It's okay. We don't need perfection in a marriage, but we do need effort. I know husbands, you look for effort. I'm pretty sure wives, you look for your man to put in effort. Put in effort with the things that you do. Put effort. You know what I mean? Like, I know your woman. I'll just talk about that part later. That's going to be good. Like I said, even no, I'm gonna just bring it up now, because it just came across my mind. Like, even your woman may be inexpensive, or your husband may be inexpensive, right? And you want to buy him or her a gift, okay? But just because they're inexpensive, like they don't care, like they don't mind what you give them because they're grateful, don't take that for granted and just say, I'm gonna get him or her something cheap. I'm gonna just get them something cheap, whatever. That's what I mean by putting effort. That's not putting effort. You get your wife always $1, or $1 rose. You never get your wife a bundle of roses. You get her a little. You get her a little one rose. Like, come on. I know your woman may not mind because she loves you. She loves the things that you do. But brothers, we got to put more effort. Brothers, we got to put more effort. Sisters, we the same way. I know my husband, he don't mind what I give him and da 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 da. Then you just get him anything because he don't mind. No. No, surprise him, surprise her. You don't always have to just give them something simple because they're cheap or because they don't really mind the price of anything. You know, like, yeah, I mean, I'm learning this too. It's like, don't take that for granted. Don't take that for granted. Even going out to eat. Okay, like, your woman or your man may not mind where they go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? They just want to eat. They want to spend time with you. But don't take that for granted and be like, I'm going to just go anywhere to go eat. Like, come on. No. Like, like, put some effort into it. Don't just say, okay, we just going to go out to eat anywhere. Like, we're going to go out to eat anywhere because you don't mind. That's being lazy. Like, come on. That really is. It's being lazy. But just little things like that. That's why I said don't forget little things. Little things bring a strong, big result. It may be small, but really it only takes that amount of attention and affection and nurturing to cause a love that can last forever, lifetime, as long as God allow you and her to live. You all be blessed in Jesus' name. No divorcing in Jesus' name. Have a wonderful weekend.